And now live, somewhere from South Miami, it's Cooking with Rudy. Yeah, don't mind the hair, bad hair day. So today we're going to remake this Mindy soup here. I want to go through this pretty fast, and I want to show you this amazing soup. So I did some prep to save some time because I think that's the biggest problem. So what I did is I went ahead and I heated up my water just enough below boiling, because I am using this super duper ninja here, given to me by Mr. Joe Moss. The biggest thing with these blenders are, for this soup especially, is these suckers are really, really sharp, and they're really, really good. Because the problem was, I asked for a blender before, and what I got was this thing here. See, flat blade, great for margaritas, not so good for this. And oh yeah, we are still hiring for a camera person. Anyway, thank you, I'm here all day. So back to what we were doing before. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our measuring cup, and we're going to put in 3 cups of water. Like I said, I preheated this before, like a beaker in the lab. 1, 2, and 3. The thing about it is, you want this warm enough. I think Mindy, when she made this, she uses some kind of a food processor that has a little bit more tolerant deal. This is dishwasher safe, so I don't think it's any hotter than it would be in the dishwasher. I guess we'll start with the most key ingredient here. The most key ingredient is this Southwest Spice Blend. And I realize that we're in a mirror, but it's the only way I can see if something has gone wrong. Again, CNR is hiring camera person. So what we're going to do here is we're going to give this is what gives this thing the taste here. So we're going to take 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. And we're actually going to do, like, oh shit, not too much here. Tablespoon and something, you know. Okay. You can make this out of all sorts of stuff. Some key ingredient, like I said, the most important one is the spice. Without the spice, it's just not it. I like to add, to make it a little spicier, and we're going to add some jalapenos. So I'm just going to take a deal full of jalapenos, shove that in here. And I did some prep work ahead of time. So I did a little bit of a cabbage here. We'll put that in there, and we're actually going to start this thing going here. That's quite a bit of stuff. There's nothing in this soup that's not good for you. This is like, there's no cream, there's no butter. It's pretty much all really good stuff. I'll go through the ingredients as we go. So this is a little bit of cabbage, about 2 strips. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and fasten down our top. Fasten down our little clamp, and put it in the right way. Got it backwards. Rudy will figure this out. Give him time. There we go. Power and smoothie setting. That should work for now. It brings it back down. And we're going to go ahead and add some color to this. So I got 1 full tomato. I already kind of smell how it is. And I got about 1/2 of an onion, or a large onion, but I like a little spicy. Onions do not make me cry. So we're going to put that in. Now we're going to put in, let's see here. We're going to put in Let's see, let's go with the pepper here. So, I bought these peppers. There's 2 of them. It's supposed to be like 1. Last time I made this a little too thick. I'm hoping that was because of the celery. This time I only used 2 stalks instead of like 4. And when the blender gets full again, we'll go ahead and put it in. So I'll get this right here eventually. There we go. Say the texture is usually a little different color here. What we're going to do is we're going to add the celery in here. Like I said, 2 stalks of celery. It smells delicious, by the way. And then we're going to add our carrots. These carrot slices, like I said, 2 pieces of carrots. This will probably bog down the blender pretty good. You can use a cutter. I did before. This time I didn't today. So here we go again. Oh yeah. Now we're getting the color we're looking for. Now, this is kind of the texture we're looking for. You notice it's getting a little redder on us. Couple of key ingredients. Use one of these little cubes, a little meat cube, beef cube. When I was a kid, I actually bit into this because I thought it was chocolate that my grandma was hiding, and boy, that was just not fun. Okay, let's see. That's that. I'm gonna go ahead and, so I don't forget, take a little bit of garlic. It's supposed to be fresh. I don't have that, so I like a little garlicky, keeps all the vampires away. Or in my case, my bad taste in women. Some. Okay. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and put in the squash too. This is one larger squash. I wanted to find smaller ones, but that wasn't available. And probably the most unusual ingredient for this thing, tortilla chips. After all, it's tortilla soup. So I'll take a little bit of hand of your potato chips here. A good solid hand. Dump that in here. And when I said strange ingredients, I wasn't quite done yet. This should only be done if you have a really, really, really good blender. A little bit of popcorn. Alright, now we're going to have to really put this thing in gear here. Make sure everything is closed. Okay. I'm going to do ice crust this time. Want to wait for that grinding to go away. Here for a minute. We're going to add a little bit of salt here. I'm going to do, like, what is this, 1/3 tablespoon, teaspoon. And we're going to do the same thing with pepper here. Let's see if we can make this off camera here. Got our pepper. Season to your taste. Everybody's a little different. I wish you guys could smell this. This thing smells amazing. Like I said, my only problem I did last time, I think I made it a little too thick. It's still pretty thick here, but we're not done blending yet. Just going to put this thing on high here. We're going to turn on our stove. About 8. Get our pot. So now there's no more grinding. So since there's no more grinding, I think we're good. What I want to do is I turn on the stove here. I think if it's a little too thick, you can probably water it down a little bit. So now we unlock it from here and we pour this into our pan. This looks much better, less chunky than last time. The last few steps of this thing are actually pretty easy. Put it on stove, let it simmer. Stirring occasionally. Tasting occasionally, and see if this is where you want to be as far as like your taste. This soup, I have to admit, gives you some really good zing. It really does. A lot of energy. There's nothing bad that's in here. So with soup like this, you can have this for a couple of days. It lasts. Like so, we want to stir this occasionally. Just to show you, cooking with Rudy is cooking with Rudy. I think the texture is actually pretty good. Let's do a quick taste test here. You may recognize this spoon. This one is on the money. This one is on the money. Perfect taste. Now what I do is my blender came with these guys, these smaller cups. There is a blade like this one. And what I usually do is I will pour this stuff in here once it's kind of cooled off. In the refrigerator, I have one more jar like this. And I have enough for about 2 meals and something. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the video. I tried not to go too long. Hope that you guys enjoy this. Like I said, Mindy's Tortilla Soup. Here's Rudy, signing off with Cooking with Rudy. Till next time, take care.